Hi folks, I'm doing this vid because I've just received an interesting question. I think all of you should be involved in the response process. Uh, today, today, 2:03 a.m. in the morning. I am going to give you a recommendation that I think will help a lot of people in regards to wanting to purchase jazz. It's a similar technique as to wanting to get yourself involved in comics or anything. You do it in small amounts. You buy something that gives you a compilation. That's the best way of doing it. For one, you're not spending a lot of money on one artist that you're not certain about wanting. For two, you really feel the benefit of it. You hear the benefit of gaining these. Myself, I bought a few in the years, and I'm just trying to find them. I don't have that many in boxes because they usually tend to be a little bit more expensive than regular regular CDs, which you buy at about anywhere between $9 to maybe $26, $27, all depending on the type, the edition, so on and so forth. It's this one. It's Blue Note. Yeah, it's Blue Note Jazz. I'm not even certain if they still have it in circulation. This one I find is one of the best because it gives you the finest in jazz vocalists. Artists that are covered in here, I won't name all of them because I've got 4 discs to name, but it mostly concentrates on people like Cassandra Wilson, Sarah Vaughan, and Count Basie mixed in with Bob Belden, with various artists featuring Holly Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, Tony Bennett, Mose Allison, Louis Armstrong, and Duke Ellington, Lou Rawls, Peggy Lee, Diane Reeves, Kurt Elling, Hoagie Carmichael, Javon Jackson, I think I just bitched that name, featuring Holly Cole, Sheila Jordan, Mel Torme, which Mel Torme for me is always immortalized in Night Court, unfortunately, because he had recurring roles in Night Court. It comes with 4 discs, numbered 1 through 4, and a small pamphlet. And when I mean small, I mean literally small. It may be maybe 5 to 10 pages. It just gives you the actual introduction, the artists from A to Z, the years that they did the recordings, or the years that they were born and died or performed. Like, I'll give you an example. Mose Allison, born 1927, still yet alive. Disc 1, cut 6. They say that Mose Allison is a living treasure. He's in his 70s now and has been treating audiences around the world to the unmistakable blend of jazz, blues, and skewed humor. Now, many performers can rival Allison when it comes to use of irony in lyric writing, so on and so forth. I'm trying to find when it was actually published, and I don't have the date, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, actually, printing compilation is 1998, so it might still be available. Truth be told, I was lucky. I went to a second-hand disc or music seller, and I got it. As you can see, there's a sticker here. This was way back when, actually, when we still had Urban Sound Exchange. Now we have Spin It Records, which is the only business in town that caters to second-hand. Apart from pawn shops, that is. But I don't like pawn shops because you don't get as much choice, and you can't deal with people that deal with music solely to ask the question. But that's also a good tip for blues. If you want to get blues, get compilations. If you can get compilations for you, more is the better, because you don't get restricted to one single artist. And you get a chance to actually take the interest that you're driving and keep it focused on the genre in general, and then you can choose an artist. Like myself, I went and I bought a few of Kurt Elling's recordings. Michael Bublé, when he came out, I didn't need to go and buy him off a compilation, so I started collecting, buying his CDs. Not all of them, because it would cost me more money than I have available for that particular hobby. Music for me has never been something serious in the sense of I want to be a musician. I never thought about it that way because my parents never really encouraged my wantedness towards that particular genre. That, and I really didn't show any drive or compunction to go into that direction. But nonetheless, I enjoy jazz and I enjoy blues. I can recommend you guys a book in regards to blues if you're getting into it. It's called Blues for Dummies. Don't laugh, okay? Because it is a serious book. I bought it when I was in special because it was a damaged book when I was working at Chapters, and I bought it. It comes with a compilation disc of various artists, about 14 tracks, and it gives you hints, tips, how to throw a blues party, how to do a blues get-together. I still have yet to find Jazz for Dummies, but if it does exist in the Dummies handbooks, buy it. It's going to be worth it, especially if they throw in a disc that gives you samples of material. The Jazz's magazine is one that can give you various tips on what you might want. It gives you various articles that are fun to read. Same for Blue Review for blues. It really depends on what you want. Most publications for jazz are monthly. Most publications for blues that I've been able to find that I like, that doesn't mean that it's the same thing for everyone. Like the Blue Review, I haven't purchased my subscription, but it's every 2 months, so it's 6 times a year, and it gives you chock full lots of information. But the unfortunate downside to magazines that aren't published on a monthly basis, you end up with monthly discrepancies in regards to the time, and some of the events have already gone past in regards to certain festivals to actually get into. Now, also something I would encourage anyone who enjoys jazz, and this is for anyone who enjoys jazz or blues actually, go to your local music festivals. If there are any close to your town, your city, your state, your province, your country, that you can travel to, or you're going to be going in that direction for your traveling, take advantage of it. Because most times the tickets aren't that expensive, and most of the times too, because they want to encourage people to come to these events, they will have free venues open for the public to attend without having the necessary ticket purchase. So take advantage of those. It'll give them A, the encouragement to go forward with more events in the future, and B, it'll give you your own personal interest satisfaction in the music of your choosing. That said, I don't think there is anything much I can add to that. But if you have any artists that you want to hear, I may have it available for me to play. Leave comments in this vid, and or write to me directly through my YouTube account, and I will answer you and give you a response. I tend to do that with everyone because I know what it means to people that take the time to write, and I want to be able to write and give the time back. So this is thanks to one particular person by the name of, I'm trying to remember, I know it's not SuperPadre28, but I think it is SuperPadre28. But anyways, SuperPadre28, I think. But anyways, I've destroyed his name. I'm sorry. But thanks to him, this is why I've created this. So you guys have a nice night. Toodles.